Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary This is Total War He Let's Play. We continue for episode 20 from turn 84 in the spring season of 211. So last episode we finally swung He Yi's army back north and we are defeating Lu Bu's forces. Seems like he only has 2 territories left, so we should be able to wipe him soon. Zhang Fei and Yan'an are also nearby, and we also have Len Troll's issue here, which we hopefully will resolve. So what we're going to try to do, as suggested by a comment I saw last time, we're going to siege the farm. This takes Len Troll away from the reinforcement group, and then we fight the group outside 2v1, as the AI has done to us many times. Now the casualty numbers will be a bit high here, and I think that's okay. I actually think we take the delegate. Right, we only lost about 20%, 25% perhaps. But we can probably chase them down at this point. We're going to execute him. Take the little bit of replenishment we can get. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is if we continue to push up and chase them, which we should. We should most definitely chase them. But if we do chase them, we might run into another force. What do I want here? I might actually take the condemn. We want to wipe her from the map. And then we need to get back into the reinforcement circle. So if we do this, do we get both armies? We do get both. So we'll be decisively defeated here when they do come out and challenge us, which is a concern because most likely when that happens, no night battle. Okay, that's the good news. So if they do want to fight us, they have to fight both of us together. The garrison's fresh, so it means it's not replenished. Our generals are injured. But some of them should have recovery. Regardless, it's going to be tough. But we got one army out of the way, with this group still relatively fresh, which is as good as we can hope for. Alright, so that takes care of one problem. We gave up on this fight. It's definitely one that we could have just forced, but we decided against it, mainly because of time constraints. And we could also just set this army up and they can team up and take care of them together. I wonder if we can march into range. We cannot, so let's just... we lose the mustering, but I think it's fine, Pengcheng. It should be 50% base. Yeah, it's 50% base. The little bit extra mustering doesn't actually do much for us. We'll end up here. We're gonna pull them back to friendly territory, ambush. If they walk out, we just get a clean kill. He Yi can take care of all of this. Our big concern is actually down south. Not only do we have this army peeking out here, we have a new neighbor. Lady Zhurong has moved up. So that is also a concern. I'm going to halt the advancement here. Yamahu's army moved away, definitely, but that doesn't mean we can stop. We have to rush this way to take care of this. And they're going to rush back towards Changsha to take care of Shamoke's army. It's not ideal, but that's what we have to do. At the same time, we can summon a new army here, as we have these 3 characters now. Now because he actually got a character, we're going to cancel it now. Let's see. We don't want these. The tier 2 rank doesn't really mean anything. Tier 3, a little bit better, but I'd rather get the spear. Yeah, we just basically lose 1 level to get the unit of our choice. I think that's definitely worth it. We're out of items. That's a first. Right, if they come down over here, they can kind of defend it. If they go for this, we can kind of help out. We'll leave him. Well, actually, what we'll do with him is heal. And then he can just come right back afterwards. We already beat him back. We're not strong enough to take the garrison, but 1 turn of healing is probably enough for us to take this. And then we can use that as a base. So most of this is done. We just have our main army to use. Our ambush force is still ambushed. Or not. They actually woke. Wonder if they trigger that. Thank you for finding us another character. We'll eventually send you out on the field. Find us 1 more, or we might be able to capture a few. Alright, we have 8k. Y9 is safe now. Sappy should be safe now. Alright, which army do we want to hit first? I actually want to take Lu Bu off the field and also hurt that garrison. Let's hit this army actually. We'll make Lu Bu come in as reinforcement. No particular reason, but we just get more movement out of this. Instead of going to his zone and being stuck in that forest, we can end up somewhere over here. Because I still want to hit that settlement if possible. We have a lot of movement, but their zone was blocking it. So Lu Bu's alone. He has max satisfaction. I think we do take the surprise attack here. Not too concerned about casualty numbers. So there's a lot of things we don't need here. We don't need this. Don't need this. We don't need this. With whatever money we have left, Forge has to go up. And I actually think research rate is what we want the most after that. I'm gonna keep the small regional city until we get the tier 5 buildings. And then we downgrade it all the way down to us. Just a city build is fine here in Donghai. I mean, if they were smart, they would come siege us. Which I guess is something we would be afraid of. So we'll take a step out. That way we have a retreat path. That sounds good, actually. Meng Huo's faction. I really want to avoid going farther south. If we can keep this border right now, I'm perfectly content. I mean, all his allies already at war with me. Maybe Mulu. I don't know if he's still alive. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is the big question mark. Lu Bu runs back to Donghai. And we get ourselves this fight that we have to win. The quality of enemy units are fairly impressive. I actually don't care the fact they have 63% armor because all our damage are well, most of our damage are armor piercing. The problem is the mix of crossbowmen, the general quality. Got level 5, level 6, level 5 generals, all full health. I have no recovery on these two guys. And we have no reinforcement, actually. How did he cancel our reinforcement without night battle? We have to retreat here, actually. He didn't chase. That's interesting. Alright, Gongsun has the second wave to attack Dong. So unless Coron walks out and triggers that trap, we're going to have to go back and defend it. I don't think they can beat this. As in, I don't think they can beat us in this map. Unless they have fire arrows, which I don't see. They don't have that. It's all militia. Unless they have Unbreakable, we can just wait for the army loss, which we will. If we can take care of it ourselves and send the main army back, that would be better. Okay, so he put his forces together, which I guess is fine. We're gonna kite him out towards this way, while they kite them out that way, and they do want to come in. Wait, are they going away from the settlement? Are they just trying to stay out of tower range? That's a smart decision, actually. Where are they going? Okay, they're in tower range now. These are peasant bands. Okay, they die fairly easily. For those right there, once they make this line here, once they hit that 45-degree diagonal, we go back into one of our points. Force them to start walking back. That way we don't actually have to engage them here. Okay, now that we know they're both militia, we can make a play on them. Wait, is that a... I don't have vision over there. Is that a fire? Oh no, it's just the highlight. Okay, I was like, how are they burning? Oh, they took it. And went inside to capture one. I think he completes the capture, but so what? I mean, unless he can kill everyone. I think we got this already. That's also a peasant band, not actual units. Let's shoot them a couple times. I can't really charge them because they are spear units, but we will try to recapture that. That group is gonna die. Yep. We might want to leave, actually. That way they don't actually come inside. But it's not like coming inside's the end of the world for us. We still have this to play around with. We still have interior towers to play around with. We're still chasing them. I have no idea what the strategist is doing. I mean, Hua Xin's a very smart man. Future Grand Commandant away. He's just not acting like it right now. Alright, now we can charge that. Ooh, that charge. I'm fairly certain we can rout them. We charge him. Yeah, I knew we were gonna lit that fire and waste it. Someone's just gonna get idle, but at least we burned that group down. They're not coming back. He's an easy kill. They're gonna get picked on. He's gonna get picked on. There's no way we lose this. It's not even close. Okay, we gotta watch out for our own trap. We'll get ready to charge him. Well, there's also the risk of us burning our own town down, so we can't have them stationary. Alright, they're done. We can fight him. He does have a splash attack if he's dismounted, but I don't think he's gonna get dismounted that easily. I mean, we're pelting them. Only shoot this. What? How did they get routed here? Despite touch? Oh, wooden stakes. Yeah, they're gonna get us one of these days. It's okay. They're not bouncing back once they leave our settlement because of the tower. Well, point blank Shoot him down.
看，敌军逃跑了。
Army lost over here. Yeah, we took care of business. So maybe we do have a shot at Poyang.
天命在我，谁敢不服？
I actually want the money.
我可不是薄情寡义之人。
不想休兵，得陇望蜀，非善类也。
We're just not allowed to take any peace, unfortunately. Oh, he sailed back, only to die, because we're going to attack that next turn. Chen's under siege. Getting hit with that again. Nighttime raids. Wang Yu's still alive as well. Alright, our court position. We're going to move Huang Shao in here.
汉室走向末路，
We triggered
此
kingdoms.
乃
3 kingdoms.
顺应天意。
This position... Yuan Xi. Okay, Yuan Shao's former faction. Gong Sun Zan. Who's the third? Someone we haven't met. My guess is like Ma Teng. Maybe Liu Yan. Okay. It's not too bad. Ah, Liu Yan. Indeed. That is not great news. That means we have to make a move west. Feels like the Western factions didn't get strong enough, despite not being part of this struggle in the Central Plain. Anyhow. I don't think we're going to travel that far to finish off Lu Bu. That just leaves too much of our land exposed, with Zhang Fei running over here. We'll probably hit this.
命在此。 由此可见，太平正道即在吾身。供奉天道吧，秉持正道。
And we'll just track him. I feel like... Should we get the veteran position or should we get the healer position?
大获全胜。
Who has better faction-wide bonuses? More post-battle loot. Cheaper polearm recruitment. Armor for all spear infantry. That might be quite good. We don't have another unique healer. That is the thing. So maybe, yeah, veterans first. Let me make sure we have the right one. These are for healers. This is for veterans, so this is the right position. Lord of the Land. 7 turns. We have a couple openings. Now, he's going to be faction-wide leader, so we're going to give him... I don't want satisfaction. Give me some more industry income. He Yi has one. Let me take that from you. You don't need that. We really need the one that gives corruption reduction. We don't have it, unfortunately. Yeah, we just don't have the book. Did I get some authority, perhaps? Not that super relevant. We basically wanted the faction-wide stock. That's going to be huge. 10% character experience, also pretty decent.
心怀大道。
We are going back to defend.
而后
We don't have time for them. Are we worried about this? Yes, we are. Can we do something about this? Is the garrison decent? Not really.
口众多，熙熙攘攘。
We certainly could lose Pengcheng again. It's not the most important settlement here. It does provide some bonus research rate. And to be honest, this is not the most impressive army out here. First way to get these guys out. I don't think we can get into our own territory. Well, this we can. As long as we can start healing. That's not exactly safe. We can run towards Nanyang. We can't retake Incheon, that's suicide. At least we got them down to 1 stack. Alright, we'll worry about that front later. Oh, I can't get back into the water this turn. Oh, I can't move much after getting back because I just landed last turn, but that's going to be our target now. Can we get back on land then? We're decently healed. We can fight this. It's fine. They're not needed here anymore, so they can 180 again. They're still here, but they're weak. I think they're weak. Li Dian, so he's not a bandit. That's the most important thing to note. We're in reinforcement range. We should be fine. We're gonna double down and try to force through this guy. Alright, so the big question is, do we defend at Pengcheng or not? I can't take this. Pengcheng seems to be the best bet for defending. 80%, but 21% movement range. If we move in, they're right here, 80%. And he's probably not going to bump into this circle. He's going to just go for the settlement, and we'll just come in as reinforcement. They do not have night battle. Wouldn't be an easy fight, but it wouldn't be that tough. This is a pretty good army. We finally have our last rank 10 finished. I guess we're just going to go with another Huanglao Paragon. Anything you want to upgrade into? No, we don't have any better cavalry, so that is what we have. One fully upgraded army. We're leaving Lu Bu alone. He's going to recharge and be a problem later on, but I think that's the best we can do. We got scattered. I mean, if they can heal and regroup, stopping 1 stack is going to be easier. The hard part is regrouping. They're pretty far apart from what we had to do. Donghai is safe. We want to get the tier 5s in as soon as possible, but this is probably more beneficial early on. I guess we just queue up both instead of rushing them. We just don't have the money to rush them. See if we can find another character. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Let's see how it goes. So Li Bu's gonna get another general back. They did not go for it. They're taking a very weird path towards Dong. Why suicide? They're not even fighting with their general. Their faction leader standing right there, and they're like, "What are you doing? I called for help." And you show up and then just kill yourself. Thank God the new recruits are able to handle this. The garrison was a big help. Are they gonna take Chen? They pulled the siege. Because the rebel force became... Oh, not them. Because the rebel force became... the rebels are sieging, I guess. Actually, letting the Han renegades take that, not really a bad thing. Alright, we're gonna be right behind here, and the gamble is, I think they want to take Nanyang's lumberyard next. So if we regroup here, and then beat them, and then retake... Oh no, I lied. They went down south. Alright, we got ourselves a foothold behind Poyang. He needs siege weapons. We got them. Oh, no. Let's start with a chanter, actually. He's in the water. Can any of you reach that? No. It's gonna be another turn of sieging. If we're really greedy... Actually, no, we can siege it. Perfect. We have to build a siege weapon, but definitely manageable after that. Hua Xin has this, and I bet Wang Lang's down here. We can farm some yellow turbans here, and Yan Baihu is over here, but his stacks are outside. The fact that he's in the water is not a good sign. He can invade the north. Alright, we'll leave this army here. Their job is to guard Changsha from any sort of Nama incursion that we're gonna get. Going for the full wipe. We probably want the movement, even though research is really tempting too. Let's get research. Eventually we would want that movement. Oh, he is going to get it. Never mind, she doesn't need to get it. Got ourselves a battle axe. We'll have to see which army needs that. Right, if he wants to take on Runan, that's fine. But if he turns towards any of these, it becomes a bit more problematic. Okay, Zhang Fei's gone. He went to a settlement too. It's really not worth fighting. It's all militias. The big question is, do we get any capture? Alright, Wei Yan's done. Zhang Fei escapes. Sun Qian also done. Are we even needed here? I mean, with Huang Shao successfully pushing back these rebels. Question is, I can't beat that with this group. But we can... Oh, Mi Fang's also dead. Alright, guess we are needed here. We're gonna pincer him. Chen can fall to the Han renegades. Cao Cao is gonna die. Ventral is still the big headache. But aside from him, and potentially we're relaunching his Force South, there's not too many bad things going on. Alright, we have 19k, slow upgrade there, no rush. Kind of rushed over here. So we want those tier 5s. 8k, that's a lot of money. Chen's gonna fall. That piece farmland is safe. Killed every army near it. Should be fine. Let's continue here. We do want to check on... Well, they just got recruited, so tier 5 is already pretty high. They're not doing much. Very far from rank 10. This one's at least close. Oh, we got one. We need help. Rank 9. Ooh, nice. Siege weapon. Once we get money, we got a siege weapon in this army too. Alright, let's continue here. Just a quick check here. Make sure we didn't bump into anyone new. There's definitely still factions we haven't met. Oh, we didn't do the local leaders. Right, which commandery? Okay, I need one in Poyang later on. Aside from that, Badong will be great if we can pick up this, which I guess we will eventually. Dong, we are missing quite a big chunk. Poyang, we don't have it yet. Badong, in the long run, Badong needs one, so let's put someone here. 10% from peasantry, that makes sense. And then Poyang gets one, leaves one empty. Huainan doesn't really need it, it's upgraded. But I don't think I want an administrator here. Runan really doesn't deserve one either, but that's where we started off in, so I guess we can keep that for now. Yeah, and then we keep one for Danyang, of course. So those last two are reserved for these heavy industry commanderies in the south. Oh, is he going for Qingdu? Oh, we will relaunch the attack. They're going weird places. How far south is he going to go? I mean, A+ for trying? Wang Lang has a full army selling up Wangling. Concerning. We don't need it. The city's ours. Alright, we're gonna need someone. 5% from all source, we'll take that. Industry. I don't need this actually. I don't think the percentage gains, we are getting faction-wide increases, as you can see the numbers just from the skill points. It's a large city, it's kind of wasted this tier. But I don't want to downgrade then re-upgrade later. The forge need to be built. Everything else can kind of wait. No rush on everything else. The forge just to keep the army, you know, going. We capped the replenishment, there's no need. I don't know, I don't think we want any of these skills that much. as we'll take the damage. Alright, they still have full movement. I feel like with them here, we don't need to go over here. We can just start going south.
前进。莫要急躁，
I feel like this is where most of the fighting will happen.
定国安民，
We're gonna be in ambush mode.
静候敌军。
I'm lost at where he's trying to go. But I do know that means we should be able to counterattack.
稍事休息。开战！
Oh my god, how many yellow turbines did they spawn? Wow. Could we capture these? There's 13 of them here.
锐不可挡。拿起武器。振作起来，立马行动。
Okay, we're eventually gonna hit that jackpot and get all those characters. But first, I don't think we need to be here anymore. I don't actually know where we should be. We're gonna lose some southern land, right, from these naval incursions to the smaller factions. Li Bu's counterattack doesn't look that impressive. Like, certainly... Oh, actually, they're not needed here anymore. Previously, we need them because they have the siege weapons. But we're gonna have a siege weapon here as well.
传英名于天下。
Right, so we kill them, we get ourselves some trebuchets here, and then we can start launching attacks into
如此，
the peninsula.
传布大义，齐心坚血。
We're gonna need cash.
俘虏，此等匹夫，尚不自知。
Do we need night battle? Might as well get it, and then get recovery afterwards. This army becomes much more useful with that. We can start taking some of these tier 8 settlements without wasting too much time. And we're going to swing this army back towards Dong to protect it, so they can have time to conquer the entire Shandong Peninsula. And that means He Yi is freed up to do whatever he wishes. And I guess that wish either clean up this area or leave them to do it, because he's gone south and we can kind of go south and finish off Lu Bu, which might be the best play actually. We're pretty much full health. Look at our movement range, it's insane actually. We can go all the way to here as well, cut him off, and also break this siege afterwards. Let Lu Bu do a little bit of damage and we just counter, like we gotta end up over here anyways. So let's go here first. We're ignoring this. We're gonna let them take care of this area because it vacated. They have not landed. Does that mean we have an opening to do a bit of damage to this group? He's gonna retreat, obviously. Didn't retreat too far though. Yeah, we can team up over here. I think we're fine. Alright, we have a little bit of cash on us. We want to get Donghai finished upgrading. That's going to cost a lot. Yeah, if we rush, we can't upgrade that. Alright, we just don't have enough money, so that's just it. Let's continue here. Oh, they have 3 little armies. Okay. Alright, give it to them. Where is he going? He just went past Hefei. I have no idea where he's trying to go. They are trying to sail across. Liu Zhang got married off into Liu Chong's faction. Okay, funny. So this ambush location is correct. They didn't cheat the impassable shallows. They just cheated our vision. Gongsun Kang? This is Gongsun Du's son. Also got married over. Wait, Han Anyue? That's Han Sui's daughter. How many kids do you guys have to have all these political marriages? Oh, they popped out of nowhere. There goes our very safe Sapi farmland. Emperor Gongsun retreating back north through another emperor's territory. Hopefully he doesn't get killed on the way. Oh, they launched attack on us. That's suicidal. On our own land where we get a heal. Should have defended at the livestock farm.
这些贼兵，人人得而诛之。
Which... Oh, Guangling. Yep. We knew this was going to happen. They just tilted the map. Now that's south, that's north. Which is kind of why it looked kind of weird. Yeah, and we lose this as well. We could have defended it. Toolmaker, we could have looped them, but there's no point. I'm sending He Yi's main army down there. But there's a huge jackpot at Luoyang. The city with the highest density of yellow turbans per square inch. Anyhow, they're trying to size up before the fight. If we can double team that and take it before they land, or they did land. The question is, can you do this without me, without help? They can, because they came out and foolishly attacked. Perfect.
下执于地，上参于天。
I got an injured general. Picked up what trait did you pick up? One-eyed. Okay, could be worse. Like we used a little bit of melee evasion for that, which does suck. That's their capital. It's a copper mine. We would love to get that. And then we see Wang Lang's territory and by whose territory spread out. Yeah, we're gonna help him take this.
下执于地，上参于天。
What about Li Wei? A Xianbei nomad, Lady Feng, Yuan Shu's wife. I will take the money off of you. I will take the money off of him. They're getting wiped off anyways. The else faction's wiped. Yep. Perfect. Alright, no rank 10 here. We're gonna push through Yellow Turban territory. I don't think there's anyone there. He's still on the move. I don't know where he's trying to go. Like, is he... I could hit him right now. But I almost don't want to, because I feel like he's not going anywhere important. Yeah, he picked a really bad time. Xu Jing? He picked a really bad time to take this. All the time you could sneak a settlement on the coast. That was not the turn. A Buran officer. I mean, Xu Jing was a very famous scholar. Became a refugee. I think he went down to join Shi Xie's faction. And then eventually went to Shu. Lost that as well. We lost that as well. We lost that as well. It's a little bit too much loss. But that was the army here, which means we get to take this, which is a pretty tough commander to take, to be honest. The iron mine layout, the amount of lance cavalry that's given to the garrison. Alright, our job is to just be a magnet at Dong and pick up some experience while defending it. So we kind of swapped over here to here. Totally fine. Yeah, they try to cheat vision. This is like an excellent ambush spot. You also reinforce the army here, which is kind of crazy. Alright, they're good. They're good. We just have to finish this fight here. A new general spawned. Oh, the faction leader with the elite trainer. Now there's 14 of them now. Anyways. They pulled the administrator. I mean, this looks promising. We could group them together and break this siege next turn if we want to. Or we can split up and take all our land back. Both are viable plans, but I think this is a good place to end the episode. We're still going to be defending in Dong quite a bit. But Huang Zhao's army now has a siege weapon, and they can make a move against the rest of the Shandong Peninsula. We'll keep this Dong faction around, Zanba's faction, just because they haven't been aggressive with us. And we'll hit up all the rest. He Yi is in a position to sweep across the coast and wipe out Lu Bu for good. Then maybe join him, or we can sail down and take care of this. And then sail back up. We have a lot of movement. We have a lot of flexibility on how to deal with it. It's mainly because I think all three generals have 10%. And then we have additional 25% on top of that. So we're looking at like 55% extra movement, which is kind of insane. And that's without a book to give us another 10% actually. We could get another 10% if we want to, but Pei Yuan Shao also probably need it. Anyhow, I think things have cleared up a bit at this point. Ventral is still acting weird. He might take this, but if he does, we have a target to hit him at least. The south has been won. We defended. There's a mix of Naman factions we have to get through to eventually reach the final emperor seat over here. Probably Chengdu, it's my guess. The other two are fairly close. Youbeiping and Zhongshan. Not the most difficult to reach commanderies. Like, we could very well have He Yi come and take Danyang and then hop on a ship, sail up and take Youbeiping, and then take Zhongshan back to back. The western attack is going to be the more difficult one to organize. But our court still looks good for now. We're saving that for Danyang, and we'll work our way up from here. So until next time, bye!